Hello, hello, hello. Inspirational guidance to roll here, Ebony. I'm here to do messages for Capricorn. How you doing, Cat? I hope all is well with you. Please excuse me. It's one of them days. Everything's just okay. But as you know, messages may not resonate with you. You may have to check out your moon or your rising sign. If you'd like to inquire about it, you can go over to cafeastrology.com where you put in some simple information and your whole birth chart will pull up and everything you need to know will be there. Okay. My messages are timeless. I do not do weeklies. I do not do monthlies or anything of that nature. I come out here, put forth a message, and I move forward with encouraging, inspiring the best way that I can. Okay. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cross watcher as well. Welcome. You're definitely welcome here. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe to the channel. If you've been here with me, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your dedicated support. Mwah. I love you much. Again, continue to like, continue to comment, guys. Also hit that notification bell for uploads of your zodiac, and you'll get alerted for it. Okay. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't resonate, I'm still hoping that it's something here that you can actually use as a guide or a tool that'll help you along the way if you find yourself in a circumstance or a situation like this, okay? If you're a cross watcher and you're a Sagittarius, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Many more, many blessings. Okay, so Capricorn, what's going on? Let's go ahead and get into your read. Enough of the chitter and the chatter. Okay, let's see what's up. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, you have strength. And you have the Chariot. Real simple, right? Strength to just move forward. Strength to hang on. Strength to go in the direction that you need to go in. Strength with self and taking the steps that you're guided to take or need to take. And when it comes down to you, again, choosing a direction that you need to go in, want to go in, okay? This could be strength in anything right now, just hanging on and hanging in there, okay? This could be health-wise. This could also be, it could be anything relationship-wise, okay? Someone could be in quarantine, okay? It can be a lot of things right now at this particular time. It can also be dealing with family, children, okay? But we're going to go ahead and clarify each card, and then I'm going to go in depth with your read, okay, Kat? Let's see. Clarify strength. Whoa, okay. You have action, okay? So having the strength to actually take action, or the action that's required of you, is a need for you to have strength. Not just the strength in taking action, but it could be some action, some things that's going on that's just requiring you to be strong right now. Chariot. Got the Chariot. Creation. Okay, so when it comes down to you moving forward, you going in a different direction, you're in your head about things, trying to see where it is that you can create, what you can put together, what you can actually keep in line. I'm getting kind of a heavy energy, sort of, kind of. It's like a what can I do? What am I going to do? What's there to do type of energy. But let's go ahead and clarify the strength for you, Capricorn. I also pre-shuffle the cards as well. Something saying pull these first. That's something. I'm being told to pull these first. All right, let's see. We have strength. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Capricorn. 3 are for Cap. A time for healing. Wow. And 2 came right out. Your commitment is being tested and a new start is coming. Okay, so just hang in there. Hang in there, Capricorn. Okay. Underneath the deck is a time to breathe out. Okay. And I don't do reversals, but this is the next card and it's reversed. So you're not balanced out with your spirituality and things that's practical to you. Okay, so that's something that definitely needs to happen as well. You're not really feeling balanced. And of course you wouldn't with this strength card, action card, chariot card, and creation card. I don't see that you're very balanced at all. Okay. Not at all, but more so not in align with what you want to be aligned with. Okay. Clarify the strength for Capricorn. Strength. King of Swords wanted to come out. I see something flipped over there. Okay. It wanted to come out. That's strategically deciding. That's thinking very logical. It wants to come out. It's something that you want and know you need to do. You have the Nine of Swords on strength, and you have the Page of Swords here. Right. So right now is a situation with you, Capricorn, where what I'm seeing here is you're in your head. You're having sleepless nights about trusting your present moment, about your present moment. Okay. Things that are going on right now. Each sword can be situations and things that you're trying to kind of take care of right now, and you're needing the strength to do so. When it comes to this Page of Swords, it could be a child, but it could be a lot to do with communications, communication being off, communication being childish, communication being delayed. It can also be that you're just trying to stay in control right now of the situation and things that are actually going on with you. Clarify the Nine of Swords for Capricorn. You get the King of Wands. So when it comes down to it, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or it could simply be, again, your successes, things that you find successful, things that you want to do, things that you need to do for yourself to stand in your power, or you're in your head about somebody else not needing to have the strength when it comes down to a connection, whether that's a family member or a friend. Okay, just trying to just be very motivated and staying strong and following through with whatever this is. King of Wands. It can have anything to do with business, passion. King of Wands. All right, we have the Sun and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so again, it could be just trying to remain optimistic. When it comes down to the emotional front, you can also be in your head about that. Again, this could be children, this could be a teenager, but you're in your head needing to have the strength when it comes down to moving forward, when it comes down to a particular person, okay, and them being very optimistic about their life, appreciating things that's going on with themselves, okay, and probably just not, okay. All right, I'm getting this too. Someone here could be in their head about a child, okay, and a child who's very optimistic, a child who's very vibrant, very lively. They're just trying to very abundant. They're the light. They keep things going. They keep things shining around them. They're very just a bundle of joy, right? And it's like you're in your head about them when it comes down to things that they find abundant, things that they're being optimistic about, things that they're into, okay? And when it comes down to the emotions, it could be with a particular person that they're with, or when it comes down to what they're indulging in that makes them feel very emotionally connected. How can I put it? You know how you got a child and they like to play the piano, okay, and you're just like, well, play the violin, and it's like, I don't want to do that, okay, and they're just this bundle of joy and they're going for everything that they want to go for, but you just find it challenging at sometimes because what they're indulging in, they're pretty much going to give up on, but they don't know that yet, okay, so it's like you're kind of like, well, you don't want to see it my way right now, but you'll probably see it my way later on. And you're kind of just in your head about it. Okay, that's the situation I'm getting here too. But I'm also getting here that someone's having sleepless nights when it comes down to someone who's very closed off sometimes, or who's offering their emotions to a particular person, or they're indulging in something that makes them very happy, or they're at a standstill when it comes down to offering themselves to seeing the bigger picture of a situation. Okay. Someone who's not really being open. Okay. Who's kind of being blinded to things that are going on that they're kind of standoffish about. All right. But hold on. And under the deck, we got the Ten of Wands. So it could be something that's burdensome to someone. Clarify the Sun for Capricorn. Clarify the Sun. The Eight of Swords in the Tower. Okay, so the Sun is someone in their head. Okay, about changes that are occurring, changes that need to occur. Underneath the deck, we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, it could be love. Okay, someone's in their head about a particular situation, needed to be strong and remain strong when it comes down to love, when it comes down to being successful in love. But someone here is also in their head about some trying times, some things that are going on that are very conflicting. Okay, it's very conflicting, and it does require action because again we have the Page of Swords here. I'm gonna get to clarifying that very soon. Clarify the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is the Hierophant. It could be a connection, it could be some wisdom, it could be some knowledge that's going on with someone having an understanding of what these changes are and what needs to be made. Clarify in their head about it, or feeling trapped by a connection. Clarify the Tower. Okay, and then we get the Death. Okay, so there's a connection here. Okay, someone's needing to have the strength because they're in their head, and when it comes down to staying in control of themselves and staying in control of the details of what is actually happening. Okay, clarifying this Nine of Swords, the King of Wands. Okay, so being in your head, what are you in your head about? Okay, your successes, things that are going on, or a particular person, which could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, when it comes down to it, clarifying this King of Wands, if this is a person, okay, it's the Sun and it's the Knight of Cups. So this is someone who's very vibrant, very loving, very just sunshiny, who remains optimistic, who appreciates things that's going on in their life, okay, carrying this energy, but also someone who's very, could be very selfish, could be very standoffish, keeping their cups to themselves, not budging, kind of stubborn, okay, can also be, but not budging, okay. And to clarify the Sun, it's the Eight of Swords in the Tower. Okay, it could be someone who's feeling trapped, and when it comes down to changes that need to be made, or something that occurred that shook up the foundation. And when I clarify the Eight of Swords, it's the Hierophant. So someone's feeling trapped by a connection. The Tower is being clarified by the Death. The shake up is the fact that someone either or could have passed on. My condolences if that is the case. Could be in the transition of, someone can actually be in the transition of getting near, coming near, okay. But someone's pretty much in their head about a connection. Changes, the Tower, the shakeup. The shakeup is a death. Okay, somebody's letting something go, embracing something new. Okay, it could be something that's heartbreaking. It's something that somebody has to really look at. It's something that someone knows they're going to have to heal from. That somebody knows that it's definitely going to be a burden on them. Okay. Clarify the Hierophant for Capricorn. The Hierophant. We get the, I'm going to have to clarify again. We get the Fool and we get the Musician. So when it comes down to this connection, someone here is trying to rearrange some things. They're trying to take a risk when it comes down to creating some type of, they're trying to create something. Draw up paperwork. They're trying to create, putting things together so everything would be in order is what I'm seeing here, because then we get the Judgment. Okay, so someone here is really trying to take the action. It feels like someone's actually, and this is going to sound kind of crazy, but if it resonates, it resonates. But Capricorn, what I'm seeing here is someone here is needing to have the strength to put together things for themselves when it comes down to their passing. Is the energy, is what I'm feeling. Okay, when it comes down to their passing, because we got the Nine of Swords where someone's feeling all in their head. Okay, needing to have the strength. Okay, Nine of Swords is not just in your head. It's more so about because when you get to the Ten of Swords, it's like the ultimate ending. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is more like having sleepless nights, having depression, anxiety. Okay, just can't get no rest, just can't figure it out, just don't have an understanding. Okay, and this can be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius who's having these feelings. Okay, or this could just be someone who's very a man who's very King of Wands, very attractive, very a go-getter, very successful, stands in his power, okay, however go he or she. But what I'm getting is that this person is in their head, or Capricorn, you're needing to have the strength when it comes down to being in your head about this particular person who is very again optimistic. I'm not going to say blinded by what's going on, that possibly could be blinded by some things that's taking place right now, and not having a clear understanding, or taking the blindfold off, or removing, getting out of the sun to actually see the picture very clearly. But someone here is very optimistic, very loving, but they could be very stubborn, they could be very selfish, standoffish, as I said before, holding back their emotions about a situation. Okay, and when I clarify the sun, then it's the Eight of Swords in the Tower. Okay, so this is someone who's now feeling trapped by a particular situation, and when we look at what someone's feeling trapped by, it's actually a connection. Okay, some wisdom, some knowledge of somebody taking a risk and needing to create and manifest. All right, or someone's being a fool when it comes down to what it is that they're creating and manifesting, or needing to create and manifest. And when I look at the tower is clarified by the death. That could be literal, or that could be someone who's on the way, or that could be on someone's mind. Okay, because it's letting go and embracing new things, but the energy I'm getting is this shakeup is a death. This shakeup is letting go, but I don't see any type of connection where there is someone who's actually letting go of a particular person. I'm not getting that energy. Underneath the deck, we then get universe stepping in with judgment. Okay, so I'm getting that energy of someone feeling like someone's getting ready to go, and they're needing to put together things that's needed. Clarify the Fool for Capricorn. Nine of Cups and Two of Pentacles. So when it comes down to this connection, someone's actually being a fool or taking a risk. They're actually making a decision when it comes down to their wishes, when it comes down to what it is that they clearly want to do with how they want to move forward with paperwork, how they want to move forward in their passing, how they want to move forward in I know this sounds crazy. I know it's probably not something someone wants to hear, but this is the message that I'm getting. Okay, how someone wants to move forward. See, it's Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Making a decision to be happy. No, making a decision to have your wishes fulfilled. And if you're already in the Nine of Cups energy, then it would be making a decision to trust the flow of life. Okay, that'd be I'm wish fulfilled, and I'm making the decision to do what? Stay in that energy. But then when you have the death, or when you have the Musician next to it that I'm about to clarify, it's I'm making a decision to have my wish fulfilled, and that's what I'm manifesting. Right. So someone here is making a decision when it comes down to their wishes being fulfilled, and I believe that is paperwork being drawn up. Okay, and that's the clarity someone is having. That's the truth that's being spoken. That's the realization that is happening, the logical thinking that's coming through, because someone here he needs to understand the truth in the ending. Okay, and that's what I see here happening. Clarify the Musician for Capricorn. The Musician. Oh, too many. The Musician for Capricorn. Ooh, this feels kind of scary for me. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so what someone is manifesting. Someone, okay, think about it, right? Musician is, okay, and that's Gemini, but someone here is creating and manifesting. They're supposed to be manifesting what they desire, having everything that they need, putting it together to manifest their wishes, their heart's desires, what it is that they actually want. Why would someone actually want to leave, okay, or feel left behind, or leave behind the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, so this is the energy that I'm getting. Someone's manifesting, actually, leaving behind, okay, what they've achieved. Okay, because I don't see it as someone manifesting, not being, somebody's manifesting and creating, not being supported and going after their 10 of Pentacles. No. Okay. I see this as somebody's trying to manifest and create some type of, again, as I said, drawing up some papers, getting things in order, because someone here, is leaving behind, because 5 of Pentacles is not feeling supported. It's actually, leaving someone behind, or it's feeling left alone. Okay, but someone's manifesting leaving behind the 10 of Pentacles, leaving behind their legacy, leaving behind what they've achieved, is what I'm getting here. Clarify the Page of Swords. Wow, you have the Chariot and the Devil. So when it comes down to this Page of Swords, this is you, the Devil, Capricorn. Okay, not to say the devil, but that's normally your card, and the Chariot is the Cancer. But Page of Swords, taking care of the details. Okay, having the strength to take care of details and stay in control. That is you, Capricorn, trying to stay in control of the details and charge forward ahead, moving forward with confidence. Okay, I could look at this and just say someone's coming in with a message, very childish, is very toxic, about somebody's moving in a different direction. I can say that. But see, you also have the strength with action, okay? So when I go ahead and look at everything surrounding it, you're staying in control of the details. You're charging forward ahead with confidence in a direction that you need to go in, okay? And then it's you underneath the deck, okay? Standing in your power. And here we go, celebrating a new world, celebrating new energy, okay? And that's endings and new beginnings, okay? Clarify the Devil for Capricorn. Exactly. Yep. And you, Capricorn, are clarified by the Judgment and the Six of Swords. Okay, the Six of Swords is what? It's moving to calmer waters. It's moving on. Okay, I'm starting to feel some type of way here, getting very emotional. But then we have Judgment. Okay, that's a universal judgment call. Okay, looking back at yourself with compassion. That's looking at, again, the ending. That's a judgment where it came down from heaven. It came down from, okay, or it was you who are making a judgment call when it comes down to you moving to peaceful times. All right. Looking at 7 of Swords. Okay, could be lies, deceit, and betrayal, but in this case I'm looking at this as looking at the value of what you have, or taking care of what it is that you value. Okay, focusing clearly on that. Because see, when you move to calmer waters and peaceful times, then you get the 7 of Swords. It's more like moving to peaceful times and taking care of the details. It's like cleanup, al night type of thing, you know. Clarify Judgment for Capricorn. Yeah, and we get the 9 of Wands with the Ace of Cups. So the judgment call is when it comes down to love, when it comes down to trusting what love brings, okay, you're remaining strong about this situation. So this is not saying a judgment call is being made on you having new love and it's been something you've been hanging around for. Again, this is more like a judgment call is being made when it comes down to the loves in your life, when it comes down to how could I put it? Your love, okay? Your love, and people being strong for your love when it comes down to you or someone else, okay? Remaining as strong as you can when it comes down to the love in your life, okay? When it comes down to trusting the love, that's the judgment call that I see here. And then we have the Lovers, okay? Let me clarify this Ace of Cups. See? Then we get Temperance, okay? You be patient for the new love, okay? You could say that, right? Being very patient, tempering yourself for new love, tempering yourself when it comes down to it, finding clarity when it comes down to welcoming in new love, okay? But it's more so the love for self, okay? Because the Ace of Cups is with the 6 of Swords. And if you're welcoming in new love, then why would you move to calmer waters, okay? So what I'm seeing here is the judgment call is being made that when it comes down to love for self and things that you've accomplished and achieved, okay, you're moving to calmer and peaceful times. You're being patient with yourself, with loving you. You're tempering yourself with loving you, finding that clarity that you need to move forward. Okay. With the Nine of Wands is remaining strong in the situation. Under the deck is the Seven of Cups when it comes down to trust myself to see the truth in a situation. Clarify the Temperance. And you get the Knight of Pentacles, being patient when it comes down to your security, being patient when it comes down to your finances, looking out again of the details of what is coming in, what has been going under the deck, the Wheel of Fortune, what has been coming in, what is going on, how you're actually going to move all of this around, okay, and get all these things together. All right, this is the action that's actually being taken. Wow. Okay, because the Knight of Pentacles move very slowly, and that it could be your card, Capricorn, again. So when it comes down to temperance, it's you tempering yourself, you having that patience, you finding that clarity through the calm right now, and looking out for your security, looking out towards your security, okay, or securing your financial security. However you see fit, you're definitely looking out to your security, okay, and what it is that you're actually holding on to that may have to be released eventually, okay. And it's a cycle that could be coming, closing out. It's a cycle that could be closing out, okay, because then you get the Queen of Cups, that's trusting and knowing and following your heart, okay, and again you get strength again to do what, to make the decision, okay. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Capricorn. Clarify the Nine of Wands. I'm gonna say it a different way. I'm gonna try to get it a different way, but I have to go with this right now. Nine of Wands is making a decision, exactly. Being strong and making a decision. And then you get the Wheel again. The bottom of the deck. Okay. You got the Chariot twice. So clarify the Chariot. Seven of Cups. Charging forward ahead. And how I look at this is charging forward ahead to trust yourself, Capricorn, and seeing the truth. Okay. Trusting you. Again, now you get under the deck the Seven of Swords. Okay. Looking at the value. Looking to take great care of what it is that you value. Okay. Because you see the truth in the situation. All right. Now, if I go back and someone's having a strength, it can actually be, if it is a connection, if it happens to be a marriage, if it happens, because I don't really see this being to do with anything but you, Capricorn. You or someone else, but I don't see any type of relationship here. Even with the Hierophant being here, it's more like wisdom and knowledge. But if this has anything to do with a connection, then it's a connection that is involved with children. It's a connection that has been very abundant, and it's a connection where someone's in and out of it when it comes down to whether they want to be there, whether they don't want to be there. Someone's looking out for their security. Someone's looking out for finances. Someone's looking out at what it is that they built up for themselves, wanting to have a new beginning, but wanting to also move to peaceful times when it comes down to it. It's like it just never gets off the ground. It's like it's there and then it's gone. It's like it's there and then it's gone. And someone here is really trying to remain strong. They're really trying to hang in there. They're really in their head about things, kind of sort of depressed, kind of up and down right now. They're not trusting their options. They're not trusting the other person because the other person could be leaving their options open. They're charging forward ahead, needing to make a decision, and kind of like trying to temper themselves with moving forward because they do not see anything coming of this situation, anything to celebrate is what I'm getting. Clarify the Chariot. Chariot for Cancer. Clarify the Chariot. Chariot for Cancer. Look at that. Are you dealing with the Cancer? All right. Chariot for Capricorn. Sorry about that, Cap. You get the King of Pentacles in the world. You get you charging forward ahead when it comes down to celebrating new energy, when it comes down to the things that are in your world, of your world, for your world. You're charging forward ahead. You're standing very strong, moving very slowly, but standing very strong in your power when it comes down to being sure of your place, okay, in the world. Okay, then that's again, that's making decisions, that's moving forward, that's taking the reins to do what is necessary for yourself in this situation. You get the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck again. Clarify the world for Capricorn. Clarify the world. So when it comes down to it, you're changing your perspective. You're looking at a situation very clearly now. You're being very logical as well in your situation. You're also looking at it a different way. Mm, what it is you built up, what it is legacy, what it is that you have to, because with the world, it's like an ending and a beginning. It's starting a new world, going to a new world. Okay, and it's you looking at that, and with the Chariot is moving in a different direction. It's changing the pace. It's the light and the dark, the shadow and the light. It's the movement of where it is you got to go. It's you can also be intuitively guided to moving in this direction. You can also be enlightened of the direction that you need to go in, unsure but still moving forward and charging forward ahead with confidence. Clarify the Hangman for Capricorn. Page of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Changing your perspective when it comes down to the opportunity, when it comes down to your personal growth, when it comes down to looking at yourself in the past, okay? Looking at what it is that you've built up, okay? And coming up to the Nine of Pentacles, all the way up to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I could look at this and say someone here is trying to charge ahead, which would actually be you, Capricorn, to celebrate a new world, to start a new life, to welcome in new energy. It could be welcoming in a child. It could be just starting something new, starting over with yourself, making changes with yourself, showing up. You could be cutting your hair, doing something very wonderful for you, okay, with this starting over. But there's a need when it comes down to how you're showing up that you want to change, okay? And the Hangman is there saying go ahead and look at it a little bit differently, because you could just be charging forward ahead, moving forward ahead, looking at yourself and what it is you want, okay, to happen, what it is new you want in your world. But there's a need for you to change your perspective when it comes down to you starting over, okay? Because Page of Pentacles is like looking for that opportunity, that's being open to the opportunities, that's personal growth, development, okay? So it could be you changing your perspective, going to ground zero, okay? And saying, all right, let me start over. I'm going to start anew, bring it all the way back to bring it all the way forward. Okay. Or it could be changing your perspective when it comes down to an opportunity that was on the financial front, and you're deciding to just go ahead and take the reins and nurture yourself and take care of yourself and move forward instead of going after this opportunity or being open to this opportunity. Or again, this is all your energy. This is you looking at yourself as a child and everything that you've built up to this point, to the Nine of Pentacles. You could be looking at the opportunities that you have. You could be looking at a child that's a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. But you could be looking at the opportunities that are coming in that are going to nurture you, okay, while you're single and taking this time out for yourself, okay? It could be you just looking at where you are, where you've been, what's going on, what you've built up. It's a need for you to change your perspective when it comes down to you being single, when it comes down to your finances, your job, what you built up, your legacy, all of that, okay? But I keep getting in a connection, okay? A connection. Could be with an Aries. We got Aries over here again. Okay, could be a connection with an Aries. All right. And embracing a new opportunity with them, and needing to pick a path or needing to focus on how you need things to go. That's going to leave someone crying over spilt milk, but it is something someone is intuitively guided to do, okay? And it's going to be very victorious, but someone here is going to be holding on to someone going away, moving away, all right? It's like a sudden thing. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Whew. Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune can still be you. This is all your energy, okay? Again, remaining single, embracing everything that you have, having everything that you have in proper perspective, okay? and trusting now in the universe. All right. Trusting in the timing, divine timing. Oh, this is kind of scary for me. I don't like this. Not that I just, the energy is kind of okay. But yes, this is what it is. This is what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. And if this has anything to do with this, is you having the strength to move forward and charge forward, celebrate welcoming a new energy, but looking at things differently, looking at yourself and how you're doing things, how what is in your world, what it is that you're creating, what it is you're manifesting, what it is have you done, what it is are you doing when it comes down to your home, your life, your family, your friends, your relationship, your kids, just in your head. Okay. And it's a need for you to look at something different, or the world is saying that's something that you're charging forward ahead and actually doing. Changing your perspective when it comes down to your money, where it is that is going, how it is that is being dished out, how it is that is being made, your opportunities, where they're coming in, how stable you are, how grounded you are. Yeah, is what I'm getting. Whew. Capricorn. Believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Your children, Capricorn, are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Underneath the deck is, take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach the situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. I just keep getting this energy of someone is really putting together their will, putting together a plan. Okay, it's the energy that I'm initially feeling here, and someone's needing to remain strong and moving forward. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify your time for healing. A new start is coming. Your commitment's being tested. Clarify the time for healing. You get the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. So when it comes down to healing, okay, what we're looking at is, oh, see, that's what I'm saying. The Empress is someone who, or Emperor, however you see fit, is someone who is abundant. You know, it's abundance all around the board. Queen of all queens, king of all kings, having everything that's needed, birthing out new ideas, very creative, very abundant. But see, it's on the time for healing. It's a time for you to heal your abundance. You know, it's a time for you to heal what it is that you've harvested. You know, it's a time for you. No, it's a time for you to heal. Okay, creating what you choose naturally with joy. Okay, it's a time for you to heal. Um, it could be with a particular person. It could be someone that's pregnant. Okay. It's a time for you to heal and trusting your ideas and directions. And if it's a time for you to heal this, it's simply because you haven't been. You haven't been trusting your directions. You haven't been trusting your ideas when it comes down to it. You've been just going and not really putting any effort in. Or you're looking at the efforts that you've put in, the abundance that you did accumulate. Okay. And you may be upset for yourself. Or when it comes down to finances and getting grounded, and when it comes down to your family, when it comes down to children, and I say that because she's pregnant, it's a time for you to heal it. It's a time for you now to go within and look at all of these things. If this is a particular person, then there's a need for you to go within. It may be a need for forgiveness here. It may be a need for you to forgive. Okay. But it's definitely a time for healing. And again, like I said, whether that's finances, okay, getting grounded, getting stable, someone who's pregnant, your job, your career, your home, your children, your family, whatever it is for you. It's a need for you to go within. It's time to heal this situation. Okay. And again, it can be a family situation because the Empress is normally connected to an emperor. Okay. It could be a connection. Okay. What it is that you've harvested, the time that you spent apart or the time that you spent together, however it goes, there obviously is some type of disconnect if it's a need for healing here. Clarify a new start for Capricorn. And you get the Five of Wands. So when it comes down to a new start, okay, it's being clarified by the Five of Wands. Now I can say a new start, it's going to be very conflicting. It's going to be very challenging. It's going to be very abrupt. It's going to be very gossipy. It's going to be something people are going to talk about. But when I say a new start is coming, the new start is coming because there's a need for someone to stand their ground and look for the peace in the situation. Again, back to the time for healing. Okay, it's basically someone coming around needing to heal what it is that they harvest, needing to heal the directions that they've gone and the things that they've done. It's like a past situation, things that they found creative, abundant, grounded, stable, the directions that they went in. Like the Empress did it all, done it all. She went from, or the Emperor went from one king, it start from the beginning to the page to the knight to the, and then you got to go through each queen or each king status in order to get to Empress status or Empress status. Okay, but again, looking at all those things and someone's going back and they're looking at that and they're looking to heal it. It's time to heal it. It's time to go within and be comfortable with it. So when it comes down to a new start is coming, but the only way that it does come is if you stay on your ground and looking for peace. That's the only way that it does come, because you can't say a new start is coming and it's going to be very conflicting and it's going to be very challenging. No. Then you get another five. Okay, so that's changes. Five of Wands with the Five of Swords. It's normally an empty victory. Okay, but what it's saying here is a new start can come if you stand your ground and look for peace and go for that healing that you need. Okay. Clarify your commitments being tested. Page of Cups, the Moon, Seven of Swords. So basically, when it comes down to a commitment, if it has anything to do with the child, okay, something's being illuminated here. Lies, deceit, and betrayal that came in, okay, and the commitment is being tested with that particular situation, okay. It could be a baby mom, baby father, baby whatever it is, okay, but the commitment with a particular person who either had a child or there's a commitment being tested with a child. Things are being illuminated about lies, deceit, and betrayal. Okay, this could be connected to this, or this can be something for someone else. However you see fit, Capricorn, that these messages resonate with you, just take what resonates, okay? Clarify the Moon, Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords, okay? Someone being very defensive and heartbroken when it comes down to it. What's being illuminated is someone seeing exactly things for what it is. Okay, that someone here is being very defensive. Someone here is it could have been some lies, it could have been some deceit and betrayal. This is what someone's seeing very clearly, that someone could have lied about a child. Okay, someone could have lied when it came down to a pregnancy. Okay, and their intuition is guiding them to the truth of the matter. And the Three of Swords is saying, I see it very clearly. Okay, someone here is looking at themselves and saying, listen, I'm going to hold true to what it is that I value, what it is that I know from the Moon, okay, and see it for what it is. Truth and clarity is being spoken. It's heartbreak here as well. And what's being illuminated is that somebody lied about a particular situation. And if it had anything to do with passion, someone here needed to have the strength and the strength to miss this opportunity, or the strength to listen to their heart and follow what it is that they know, okay. Again, going deep within about collaborating with someone, but needing to really choose their battles wisely. Okay. All right. So that's that there, Capricorn. Wow, this is very powerful. This is very challenging for me right now. This time, the energy that I'm feeling is really yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and move forward. Go ahead and ask a question, Capricorn. I'm hoping that I'll be able to answer you directly, pulling from the Angel Answers Oracle, okay? Within the next few weeks, it's underneath the deck, and what fell out was recovery. This could be literal for someone. Like I said, so I did say someone could have been in quarantine or something like that. But this is recovery. It could be a healing. It could be someone needing to go within. It could be something literal someone is actually recovering from. But let's go ahead and read it. There is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. Okay, so again, when it comes down to this recovery, someone could be going in healing, someone could be recovering from some type of being in a hospital or anything like that. Okay, it could be literal. But what I feel also from this healing card, from this recovery card, is someone is definitely going within. You're definitely watched over by angels. Okay, you're definitely someone also being ready. I just get this out of it's something. It's just an energy, and I keep smiling. Smile, I gotta smile, Capricorn. It's gonna be okay. Okay, it's definitely gonna be okay. But it's just this really serene type of trap energy that I'm feeling. Okay, but let's go ahead and move forward. The number 8, the number 7, the number 15, which is your action card. Okay, and the number 39, which is your creation card, can be of significance for you or to you. Okay, and I'm definitely going to read those out the book as well. Okay, number 15, action. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Let go of your burden step by step. I am responsive and ready to take action. Sometimes we are afraid to move forward. This is natural. Change can be difficult. And if we have been hurt or have failed before, we are anxious about what may happen if we instigate change. Maybe we think it's easier and safer to just tread some water for a while instead of taking joyful action towards the things we truly desire, such as writing of a book, undertaking study, accepting a new job, or seeking a better relationship. We balk, we freeze, we do not take the steps we could, and so we remain stagnant and we don't grow. This moon phase encourages us to embrace action. Action is part of our humanity. We are not made to hide and refuse to blossom. And we're going to do creation, number 39. You can create your own destiny by industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. There is a good reason for saying busy as a beaver, for the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, they're submersible merciful homes, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Like the beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creatives, such as artists, designers, musicians, and writers. We all can be encouraged to think more creatively, to solve problems outside of our square solution, to invent new ways, and to imaginatively break new trails. This moon is the moon of taking action. Both of them are action cards. Our northern hemisphere ancestors at this time would be preparing for winter. They would be preserving food, preparing skins, gathering medicine, strengthening their homes. If they were not nomadic, and preparing to move to better hunting grounds if they were. Anyone who didn't work hard at this time would likely suffer greatly for it when winter came. Would suffer greatly for it when winter came. The time to take action is now. So it's a lot of not waiting. It's a lot of taking action. It's a lot of moving forward. It's a lot of showing up in the world for you, Capricorn. It's a lot of standing in your power, welcoming in new energy. It's a lot of believing and trusting in yourself. It's a lot of need for healing. It's not a need for having a clear understanding who and what is not supposed to be in your life, because we had a lot of deceit, all right? Things are being illuminated to you as well. Let's go ahead and clarify the action card. action card. You have the Six of Swords and you have the Five of Swords, okay? With this action card, it's a need for you to balance things out. It's a need for you to have equal give and take, whether that's you and someone else, whatever that is for you, okay? There's a need for heal. There's a need to move the calmer waters. There's a need to be at peace with the situation. There's a need to want to heal. There's a need to... because this is like an empty victory here, Five of Swords, but it's I will heal myself, I will get up, and I will persevere. Okay, so it's like and the action is here is to heal and to balance yourself out with whatever was burdening you. Okay, whatever was a burden for you, that's the action that's needed. Whatever is burdening some to you now, whether that's in your mind, because Five of Swords is thoughts. Okay, whether that's in your mind, things that you need to balance out. Okay, telling yourself certain things, and maybe positive affirmations you need to begin to tell yourself instead. Okay, if you're telling yourself negative things, or you're looking at the things around you, or the actions that you have taken, and you're bogged down about what you've taken and how it hasn't had any type of beautiful outcome. Okay, it's a matter of just you balancing yourself out mentally, emotionally, and physically, lining it all up. Okay, clarify creation for Capricorn. When it comes down to your creations, you got the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. When it comes down to creating, when it comes down to getting, again, moving it along, there's a need for you to have clarity, okay? A need for you to have clarity on what it is you want to create, what it is that you want to do, what it is that where do you see yourself, okay? Where do you see yourself, all right? What is it that you are thinking of? It's a need for you to have clarity in the endings that's been happening. It's a need for you to see the truth in endings that are happening or has happened. Okay, with friends, family, foe, whoever that is, even if it's you, your transformations. It's a need for you to have a clear understanding. You're getting ready to possibly, in order to create, is a need for you to have the clarity and the truth coming in, to have that breakthrough in what has ending or what needs to end, or when the ending is coming. There's some action that still needs to be taken. It's a need for you to believe in yourself. Okay? It's a need for you to heal. It is. It's a need for whatever decision that you have to make when it comes down to certain things. There's a need for you to go within and take your time in also making those decisions. For Capricorn. Capricorn. Did I take it? Okay. Underneath the deck, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Exactly, because it's a lot of in your head here. The action that's being taken, the action is that you're in your head about a lot of things, okay? And you got to get out of there. And it has the presence of love will always cast out fear, okay? It's your present moment, being in your present moment, staying in your present moment to move forward. Okay, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Exactly. There's a lot of people who love you. Your angels are around you. God love you. Okay, it's a lot of support there for what it is. Even if you don't see the support around you in the physical, you have the strength within you. Okay, it's a lot of support that's there. You have to take the action in understanding that and having and seeing that clearly to move forward and what your dreams are. Okay, and keeping the vision alive of what it is that it looks like. Okay, and becoming what it is that you want to see. Okay, and you'll be able to move forward. All right, and staying in your present moment. Not what about tomorrow or what about yesterday, but what about today. Okay, Capricorn, this is all I have for you. No, it isn't. Something said pull a crystal. I'm going to pull a crystal for you, because this energy was pretty intense, and we went damn near a whole hour too, Capricorn. And that's all right, because it's like, wait a minute. And I have to deliver the message the way it is, because this is what I do. And it's heavy energy, but it can resonate with a lot of Capricorns in different aspects as well. It could be one who is Capricorn, who's really feeling like they're writing out their living will, You have one who's trying to really charge forward and show up in the world and needing to change their perspective on how they're viewing their world, what they want it to look like, and how they're actually showing up to manifest it the way they want to see it. You got fear here. You have someone starting over, a new start. You have someone who is in a connection possibly and not feeling very connected to a person. And it's just a lot here, Capricorn. It's a lot here. It is a lot here. We have crystal for Capricorn. Crystal for Capricorn. You get the big spike. The number 9 can be of significance as well. Let's go ahead and read it really quickly. Drive, courage, full speed ahead, spirited action. There is a time to hesitate, a time to move forward with conviction, courage, and total determination, and that time is now. Big Spike Spirit has arrived to tell you to take a deep breath and move full speed ahead with forceful action on behalf of your own healing. Be fierce as you push through obstacles with laser focus, for nothing will stand in your way. You are meant to feel driven at this moment to break free of the chains binding you to unhealthy patterns. Advocate for yourself unapologetically and be unshakable in your belief that you are worthy of achieving your goal. The conscious universe, the force that propels you, is always there for you as your ally. Now is the time for your fearless action. Sail on. Big Bite is a rare red form of burrell. Due to its rarity, only small specimens can generally be found. However, even a little piece pack a big punch. Big Spike is an excellent stone to increase self-esteem while simultaneously giving us the courage and energy to take action on our behalf. You have a lot of action here, Capricorn. There's a need for you to take the action that you need to take, okay? When it comes down to your healing. And this is a lot of it around here. It's a lot in your head. It's this reading for me is totally about Capricorns out here. Where you're showing up, where you're at, your connections, what you want to do, where you want to be, the actions you need to take, being in your head, changes that you need to make with yourself, changes that you need to make with getting balanced, getting grounded. But a lot of healing energy is here in order to start, in order to move forward, in order to take the steps you're guided to take in that direction. There's a definite need for someone to heal. Look, underneath the deck, remember I said underneath the deck, it said within the few weeks after that you get let go and you get meditation brings answers. It's a lot of healing here that needs to take place with someone or quite a few of you Capricorns out here. All right. So I say go ahead and charge forward ahead with that action, with healing what needs to be healed, getting out of your head, speaking positive affirmations when it comes down to you moving forward with things. If it's anything along the lines of a relationship, just believe and trust in the direction that you're going in. Take your time in making the decisions that you need to make for yourself, and clearly knowing and understanding what it is that you want. If it's anything along the lines of someone here in Will and Testament, okay, then it's a need for healing there as well, because I'm quite sure that that can be something that's very fearful for someone, because getting all of that in order is not something that you really want to take charge of, but it's something that still has to happen, and it has to happen for everyone in everyone's lives. But this is the key right here. See, when you're already healed, then you're okay. It's okay. Okay? You're not going to be okay with things if you haven't healed. Okay? You could be real small and you turn it like a whole, what they call it, a molehill, mountain. Because it's so, because you're stuck in a one way, you're stuck in one direction, you're stuck with one idea, one perspective, one way of doing things, that when it's time to transition out of that into another way, it's kind of it keeps you bogged down. It's a fight. Change, I understand, no matter how old you are, can be very detrimental. You could be in your head about what changes I need to make. I know what I got to do. No. Yeah, You know what you have to do. Thing is, are you going to do it? Okay. And there's a need for you to have the strength and charge forward ahead with confidence. So I hope these messages did resonate with you, Capricorn. Please do like, please do comment, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until next time, Cat, you take care of yourself, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Bye.